I just think about that. I am the champion, the wXw champion. I get goosebumps. I just feel it. And I really know the real work only starts after that.
Today's guest of the Last Minute Wrestling podcast is our first ever guest from Hungary, actually. It's Iva Kolasky, which is the wXw Women's Champion at the moment. Hi, Iva. How are you doing?
Hi. Thank you so much. I'm doing great. And you?
Oh, yeah, this is fine here. As I said before we started recording, today is kind of a shitty weather here in Italy, but I'm sure this chat that we are having will brighten up my day a lot.
I hope so.
Iva, let's start with a question right out of the bat, which is about the belt that you're currently holding, the wXw Women's Championship. So, how is it to be a champion in wXw?
I'm still super, super happy, but the fact is that it is still surreal for me. Uh-huh. And to be honest, I didn't think this honor would come too soon for me. But since I'm just an East European girl, just a Hungarian girl, it's really a pleasure because my dreams came true.
Yeah.
So if I just think about that, I am the champion, the wXw champion. Yeah. I get goosebumps. I just feel it. And I really know the real work only starts after that.
Yeah. And look at the names that came before you holding that belt. Killer Kelly, Toni Storm.
Toni Storm.
I mean, yeah. That you're in good company. You really are in good company.
Yeah, it's crazy because a lot of time I'm just saw this woman holding the title, and now I am the one who is holding it. So yeah, it's crazy and surreal.
But I assume this isn't the first time that you're holding a wrestling championship, or is it?
It is the first, yeah.
So that's an amazing first.
Yeah, the best side, because in Hungary there is just a few women wrestlers, so there is no sense to have a belt or something.
Yeah.
But I hope in the near future there's gonna be a title and maybe I have a chance to win it.
Yeah. That would be great. It would be great to be a champion in your own country. Do you have many wrestling shows in Hungary?
There is like main shows. It's about 6 main shows in 1 year, but we have several underground tapings.
Yes.
And there is a brand new or not brand new, but a new promotion.
Yeah.
It's my main trainer's promotion. It's called Passion Pro.
Yeah.
So it's another opportunity to wrestle in Hungary. So yeah, it's getting better and better.
Yeah, they're having a lot of great guests so far. I think even our Italian Francesco Akira was there like a few months ago, I think. And I seen they've been having like Axel Tischer, Tristan Archer, and other people coming from Europe.
Yeah. It's really great. And the next Passion Pro show is going to be on this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Will you be a part of it?
Just as a staff member.
Okay. I see that. I see. And coming back to the previous question about you winning the wXw championship. First of all, as we stated, that's a big honor. That's wXw is probably the biggest promotion in Europe at the moment, and to be the face of their women's division, that must be great. But tell our listeners how this came to be. How this you were crowned the first Hungarian wXw female champion.
The first contact was as I clearly remember, it was in March or April, because Icarus just called me up like, "Hey, Amesha, I have good news for you. You will have a chance and an opportunity to take part in the next tapings." And I think
Icarus, sorry, just to clarify, Icarus is another Hungarian wrestler, a part of the Arrows of Hungary. Yeah.
Yeah. And sorry, I just missed it. Like 3 years ago, I spent a week in wXw Academy.
Yes.
So maybe from that, they remembered for me, and that's why they invite me.
Probably.
For the tapings. Yeah. So that was the first contact. And after the contacts, just getting.
And you were a part of a tournament, right?
Sorry?
So you were a part of a tournament to crown the new wXw Women's Champion, isn't it?
Yeah. It was the with Stephanie Mays. It was the best of 3 series.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. How did those matches went with Stephanie? Because she's a pretty hard kicker.
Yeah. Because before the matches, I just checked her previous matches, and I was like, okay, I have to do it. I will do it as good as I can, because to be honest, I was scared because, my style is like the typical high flyer, the gymnastic girl, and I'm not used to do kicks the way she does.
Yeah.
But all in all, I think it was really good, because I don't know why, but we have a great connection with each other. So I just feel her kicks or punches, but it didn't hurt me. So yeah, we had a great connection and great matches. I hope so.
Yeah, your styles mesh as well. I mean, one is more ground-based, action-based maybe, and if you're a high flyer, you can, complement her style. That's amazing. That's amazing stuff. Apart from the matches with Stephanie, is there any other match that you're proud of that you had in wXw?
I loved all my matches, because we always record it and we just rewatched it after the match. And when we sing this, my trainers always correct me.
Yeah.
You should do this instead of this. So I love all my matches. That's why I can learn from them.
Yeah.
But I really like to work with Nikki Foxley, Tyra, Delia, because all the match were different.
Yeah.
So no one was the same.
Yeah. And there must be a challenge every time to adapt to a different opponent. Is that something that comes natural to you?
I think yes, and I am happy for this. But I know my one of my weakness is like, I'm short, so I can't lift up everyone or hold them. And all the girls except Delia was bigger than me.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit problem for me, but I think we managed it, so it worked.
Yeah. And is there any female wrestler that you're looking up to at the moment?
Yeah, of course, Toni Storm, Killer Kelly. I just watched their history in wXw, and I'm just amazed by them. I mean, I just love them. The style, their attitude. I don't know why. I just love it.
Yeah, they have tons of attitude, both of them, in different ways, actually.
But it works, and they are so badass. So,
is there anything that you would like to steal from them?
I really like Killer Kelly's attitude. I mean, I listened to interviews with her, and in the interviews, she was like always happy. She talked about food. She was funny, but in the ring, she's really a badass girl. So I think I'm just trying to steal this attitude in the ring, because I would like to do my character, like a kind of Street Fighter woman who tried to bring the Hungarian fire. So I would like to be more violent or angrier or something like that.
Yeah, I see that. And you mentioned Street Fighter. You meant like the game Street Fighter, or just?
To be honest, that's a great question, because I really love all the stuff which is connection with assassin them games or movies or Mortal Kombat stuff.
Yeah.
But if I have to mention a movie or a series, I would say the Powerpuff Girls, the three tiny girls from the series, because they are just tiny, but they are strong. So I would like to be one of them. But if I just see the Mortal Kombat, Sonya Blade.
Oh yeah, of course I do.
Her attitude, her moveset, maybe, and of course the assassins. They are just jump one buildings from other buildings. So yeah.
Yeah, of course. Why not? Are you a gamer, perhaps?
Yeah, I don't like The Witcher 3. Maybe I'm sure you know this.
Okay.
I'm crazy for it. I read the book. I watched the series. I played the game like 6 or 7 times, and of course the Batman series. I just love it.
Oh,
crazy for it.
I absolutely love the Batman series.
Yeah, you are my man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I just love this.
Actually, every year at this time of the year, around Christmas, I play Batman, because there are most of those games are centered around Christmas time. So yeah, that's my Christmas game for it. I'm not very much of a gamer, but every Christmas I have this ritual.
That's a tradition for playing the Batman games.
Yes, absolutely.
And which part do you like the most? The Arkham Asylum, the city, or the origin?
That's a nice
it's a
question.
Hard question. I know.
That's a nice question. My favorite probably is that's cool because you are interviewing me at the moment. But my favorite is is the Arkham City. Is the best one of the trilogy that I loved. Arkham Asylum is cool because it's the one that kicked off the old series, but I replayed it recently, and it's kind of clunky. It's kind of difficult to replay, in my opinion. So and Arkham City gets a lot of crap, but it's not that bad as a game. I enjoy it.
They always got a lot, but I think these are the best games, because I think it's story based, and if you like the Batman series, you will like the game in any way. So it doesn't really matter.
I mean, it's almost like seeing a movie, like watching a movie and acting inside of it, because you're playing as Batman. So we covered the fact that you're a Batman fan, as I can see.
For sure. I can see definitely. Yeah.
But I have to break your heart, because I did not like the Witcher series, the Netflix show.
Oh my God.
I did not like it at all.
I mean, if you don't like the show, okay, I accept it. But if you're saying that you don't like the game, I'm just I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry. I mean, it's like that kind of fantasy is not really my cup of tea. But apart from that, the TV show was so bad, in my opinion. Was so poorly shot.
I'm just sad now.
No, sorry. How can we recuperate? Let's
I don't know. I will figure out at the end of the interview.
Let's go back to wrestling then. That's what we should do. I have a knack for wrestling gears, mostly because a few of my friends are gear makers, actually. So I'm kind of into it. And I want to know, what about you? What do you put a lot of thought in your wrestling gears? Do they mean something to you?
For the first gear, because my debut came very suddenly. So for the first gear, I was like, okay, I have to get a gear in any way. So
in no time.
I'm just trying. Yeah, I'm just trying to searching and talk friends. Just give me someone who can do it for me. And at the end, it was like 3 weeks, and the girl, the woman, sorry, who usually does the gears, just do it in the way and in the time I like it. So I was totally happy with that. But for my second gear, it was the typical the red and the black gear. I would like a little bit more serious gear than the first one, because the first one was black and pink, and it was a little bit baby girl or
a little bit girly
stuff. Yeah, so I would like to be more serious, and my third one is silver with blue, and it was just like I usually be tanned, so maybe blue and white is matching with me. So yeah, but the first gear is in progress.
Okay. And is there any gear from any other female wrestler that you enjoyed and you take like inspiration or something like that?
Yeah, for sure. Alexa Bliss's gear.
Oh yeah.
Eva Marie. Because Eva Marie has the red and the white gear, and I'm just doing it the same way, just with black and not with the white one.
Yeah.
And I'm just scrolling Instagram, and if I found a gear what I like, I'm just screenshot it and trying to mix the gears and trying to figure out something new, something exclusive.
Do you do it yourself?
No, because when I would like to have another gear, I always like, okay, I would like this color, this color, and this color, and I'm trying to draw it or something. But in the end, our gear maker is always correct something or saying that it would be better if or something like that. So it's a cooperation.
Yeah. I see that. And even since the year is about to end, the year 2021, how would you rate this year so far in your wrestling career, which is quite recent actually? So do you think it was a positive one? What do you want to achieve next year?
I think if you will understand my answer if I say it was the best year of my life.
Yeah.
For sure, for the next year or the next years, I would like to keep the belt as long as I can. And the fact is that I would like to give back the many help I received from my coaches and make them proud.
Yeah.
And all the members who I work with. And yeah, I'm trying to correct my weaknesses so that these are the steps I would like to achieve.
Yeah, that is cool actually. That is cool. And I mean, you're wrestling in Hungary and Germany at the moment. Is there like any other country in Europe that you would like to travel to?
France. And England is on my bucket list, but I know the situation is a little bit hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the corona situation, but I really love England because I spent a few months when I was younger, and I just love it. I don't know why. I just love the weather.
Yeah,
I know
love
it's
the weather.
rainy, but
you're the first one ever who says that.
Really? Because when I would it was most of the time sunny. So
okay,
I remembered it from like happy days. But yeah, I would like to go back definitely.
Yeah.
But I can't pick a country to choose because wherever I'm wrestling, I'm blessed and happy. So
yeah, that
I don't
makes
really
sense.
care about it.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And apart from wrestling, you're doing other stuff. You're studying, if I'm correct, and stuff like that. Is it hard
Yeah.
to balance everything?
Yeah. Yeah. Just before the interview, I'm just studying because I'm at University of Law. It's a 5-year program. So hopefully I'm gonna finish it in 1.5 year.
Okay.
But yeah, it's sometimes really hard to work, to study, to wrestler, to weightlifting. But you know the motto, like if someone really wants to achieve or wants something, they will find a time for it, or they will fight for it. So I'm on this line.
Absolutely.
Like if you really want to do this, you have to find the time for this.
Yeah.
Maybe you won't sleep, but hey, who cares?
Yeah. Most of the time we think that okay, no, I'm too busy. I don't have time. I don't have
No, I don't believe this.
Sometimes you just have to dive in and do stuff, and you'll be amazed of how many things you can accomplish during a single day. Yeah.
Definitely. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you. You mentioned weightlifting. Were you into weight, or are you still into weightlifting even before you started wrestling?
No, it came after wrestling, because Dover is the another half of the Arrows of Hungary.
Okay.
And he has a own gym. It's like 2 meters away from our dojo.
Okay.
So my weightlifting programs are written by Dover. So I'm just trying to get more muscle and getting stronger.
Okay. Were you doing some sports before wrestling?
Yeah, I did gymnastics and judo, but to be honest, I really miss the martial arts stuff from gymnastics.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't want to harm anyone, but I miss the femininity from judo.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely not. But but you can explain if you want to.
I mean, if you are doing judo, you are full of clothes and you look like a bag.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see that. I see what you mean. Okay. Okay, I understand that. Well, wrestling is a lot different than that. Yeah, of course. The look, the presentation counts. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see that. So you're studying law. That must be terrible. It must be very demanding to do. What would you want to do with the law degree once you get it in a year and a half?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
So, yeah. Law school is kind of plan B for me, because if I get an injury or something, there is always good if you have a plan B.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what's coming next, and what I will do with my knowledge or my diploma, but I know wrestling will be the first, and after that the plan B, the low stuff.
Well, that's amazing. Wrestling number one priority. That's great to hear.
It's for me. Yeah.
That is great to hear. Listen, Iva, since we have like many of our listeners come from the United States, they don't necessarily know things about Hungary, but I do. So what I want you to explain to our audience is how to cook a perfect goulash.
Oh my God. I don't really like goulash.
Okay. Then this interview is over. That's it. We're done.
But yeah, if someone's going to Hungary, everyone has to taste it because it's something special.
Yeah.
But I don't like it. I think I am the only Hungarian one who don't like it. But here I am. Sorry.
Okay. We will still keep you because of all the wrestling and everything. But the goulash what is as important to me. No, I'm just kidding.
Have you ever been in Hungary? You tasted?
Actually, I think I passed through Hungary a couple of times, but I don't recall if I stopped in Hungary. So, but I lived with 6 different people from Hungary when I was living in London. So I had the chance to taste a lot of goulash with them. Yeah.
And you like it?
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. But what was very, very difficult is your language, because Hungarian is not easy to get.
It's the most difficult language, or sorry, not the most, but I think it's the third or the second.
Yeah, something like that. Even they tried to teach me how to say cheers, and that was possible to remember. I think
at least you tried.
Yeah, how was that? Can you please say that to me?
The cheers?
Yeah, when you have to cheer with.
Yeah, egészség. But you have a great pronounce. So
I know. I'm good at pronunciation. I know. I know that, but I had totally forgotten that. So.
But here you are, and you can pronounce it in a really great way.
You see. Iva, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for the Hungarian lesson that you gave me. And
it was a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
And if you want to plug all of your channels, where can people find you? Where can people support you? Please do it.
Yeah. Hey guys, you can find me on Instagram or Twitter on the name of Iva Kolasky MSE. So just sign up the channel. And have fun and taste goulash soup.
Yeah, and visit Hungary.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What should this podcast is turning into a tourism podcast at the moment. So what should we check in Hungary?
Hero Square for sure. Mm-hmm. And if you want to go to a great party or nightlife, you can visit the Deák Square or the Váci Street. You can find the party place almost everywhere. Okay. So just get there and have fun.
That's it. Well, thank you so much, Iva. Ciao.
Thank you.